Today's broadcast has been made.
Special K back at quarterback. Lamont Warren sets up behind. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Here's the count. Fake it to Warren. Stewart's going to throw it long up the sideline. It's incomplete. Broken up at the last moment at the Iowa 40-yard line. Knocked that ball away. He got it there, Kent. He had to both teams opening with a bomb. Wide to the left side, T.J. Cunningham. To the right goes Westbrook and Charles Johnson. Westbrook in motion to the near side. Fake it to Warren. Here's Cordell Stewart rolling out right. Passes intercepted at the 31-yard line. Back to the 30 comes James. He's at the 25-yard line. Out of bounds at the 20. As Cordell...
Drinking milk on the sideline. Colorado's wedged
in this game, and the Buffs have already had 2 players leave the game. And as Kent said, Craig Anderson, starting right guard, is not playing because of the flu. Iowa adjusts the defense. Back goes Cordell Stewart. Up the middle he goes, and it's almost intercepted again. 2 players right there. Mike Daly, a linebacker, Diaco, another linebacker. 2 linebackers were there for so long. I mean, it was a softly thrown ball. It gave the linebackers time to get back. Warren lines up as a wing left, so the Buffs have a tight end right and 4 receivers out. 2nd down and 10. Stewart's going to run the quarterback draw. Bumps into his own man coming out of there. And probably wouldn't surprise you that it's enough time. Stewart bumped right into him, and then Jason Westbrook comes left with Johnson. T.J. Cunningham is wide to the right. Fourier lines up on the right side of the lineup as a tight end. And here's Stewart going back. Here comes the pressure. Screen pass out to Warren. Motors to the 25. Kicks to the 30. Short of the first down by a yard as Bobby Diard so far. And Iowa leads by the score of 3-0, but he's at the left guard as Craig Anderson is out of this game. Here's Stewart giving off to Warren. Warren runs right, loses the football at the 21-yard line. A scramble, and Colorado still has it. Man, oh man, Mike Daly hit him, and Lamont Warren. They're closest to a huge success, where another 6 inches down the right sideline was about that much short. Warren had 1 intercepted that led to the field goal and almost had another interception. Iowa stunts around on defense. Coming in motion, Westbrook stops behind the tackle. Give off to Warren. He fumbles the ball again in the backfield, and the handoff from Stewart. And Warren again falls on it back at the 16-yard line. What in the world is going on? 9 guys at the line of scrimmage. Generally, it's 6 men on the line of scrimmage for the Hawks running plays. And now it's 3rd down and 13 from the 17-yard line. 3 receivers wide left. Back goes Cordell Stewart. Here's a pass. Almost intercepted. And here comes the flag. James for the flag. I don't think he saw it, really. It took the official first down, but it does. And Clint one another battling for the left guard starting position. 3 receivers right, 1 left, and that's Warren. No setback. Here comes Stewart. Here's the pass. Westbrook drops it at the 39-yard line. Michael hit immediately by Porter. Safeties, Kent. And they do. As they say, the best 1 and 2 team in the country, probably. Miami #1 and North Carolina State. You're right. 2 receivers left. 2 right. Stewart sacked. Had nowhere to go. Coming through on him was Jeff Nelson, the left tackle, a senior out of Stillwater, Minnesota. Getting to take a look at the offense, and Iowa's had 2 weeks to that. They've had some practices for Michigan thrown in there as well. That's their first Big Ten game. That's next week. Iowa was ranked in the top 10 preseason. They stunt up to the line of scrimmage. Stewart with 3rd and long. There's the pass caught, and that's not going to be a first down as T.J. Cunningham can't get away. Nothing.
Now you can fill up with a gasoline specially blending and decrease exhaust emissions. Fill up with Sinclair Unleaded with SG 2000 today.
As we come back, the pass from Cordell Stewart holding on the Buffalo. Down that they gained on the pass play. You're right. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know what? Terry Turlington. They made it 1st and 4. I agree with you. It's like a reward for a penalty. Back goes Stewart. has to escape some pressure. He's got room to run if he wants to. 40. He's out to the 45, and that's another Buffalo first down. As the Hawkeye, Yako, and so was Jamar Jones. Ball at the 45-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Two receivers out. Here's the snap to Stewart. Hands to Warren. Warren trying to get outside. Can't. Cuts back inside. Right into. So it's a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. Wide to the left side now goes Eric Mitchell and Charles Johnson. Westbrook is also out there. 3 receivers left. Warren lines up to the right as a receiver. Here comes the pressure on Stewart. Fumbles the ball as he turns upfield. Scramble for it, and Iowa's got it. Larry Blue recovers the fumble. Stewart at the 43. The defense is there to stop the Hawkeyes. Bucks have been misfiring, and they need to start putting something together here. Lamont Warren will line up behind Cordell Stewart. Westbrook is far right. Johnson is to the left. Here's Cordell. Quick pass coming. Incomplete. Almost. Eric Mitchell had made the turn inside there, but he didn't hang on. Will never. Hill is wide to the right side. He's replaced Warren. 3 receivers go left. Westbrook comes in motion. Turns around. Here's the quick pass coming off, and it's caught by Christian Fourier. Breaks a tackle over the 30. He's out to the 40, 45, 50, down to the Iowa 43-yard line before tackle and kept going. Carlos James. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line of Iowa as the Buffs try to get something going. 2 left, 1 right. Hill is the setback. He's got the ball. Big hole. 40, 35, down to the 32-yard line. Another Buffalo first down as they open to tackle. Well, I've forgotten about that. Wide to the right side. 1 receiver, and a handoff is going to come to Hill, who is hit behind the line of scrimmage. Scrambles, so brings him down. Doug Book was the guy left side. Westbrook goes with Cunningham. Johnson sets up to the right. James Hill. Colorado Springs Jr. in the backfield. Here's the fake. Here comes the end around, and here comes Westbrook. Gets a block. 25. He's down to the 20. Pull down from behind on a moment tackle by Bobby Freshman out of Cedar Grove, New Jersey. But it is and Jim Hansen gave him a good block. 3 receivers go left. Westbrook, Cunningham. And here comes Cordell Stewart passing it to Westbrook right at the line of scrimmage. Hit right away, but Michael still pulling ahead. Somebody might have got a face mask as the flag comes into the pile. That's what it is. Now the chain gang wanted to first down, but it'll be 4 yards to go. Bucks quickly to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers right. Westbrook is to the left. He's coming in motion to give him a trips right and give it off to Hill. He's going back to the other way. Cuts to the 10. He's down to the 5. Down to the 4-yard line he goes. James Hill. Doug Book and Olenczak making the tour the past couple of weeks has been that Lamont Warren, line of scrimmage. Hill is going straight to the line of scrimmage. And maybe the criticism is somewhat warranted. How about saving it for the party after the game? Here is Stewart giving it to Hill. Hill finds a hole over the middle. It closes in a hurry, but he still pulls his way forward to about the 3-yard line. He is pushed back as much. But he was about 4 seconds after the whistle, so he was lucky he didn't hit anyone. And Herky, the Hawkeye, are having a big battle down there in the end zone. 2nd down, goal to go at the 3-yard line. And here comes the Iowa Hawkeyes discussing it. That was another of the Hartley family that was offsides.
Dead ball foul, encroachment on the defense.
You have to
Iowa, and he just came right across the line of scrimmage and, of course, did exactly what you're coached to do.
Touchdowns and 5 field goals. 2 men in the backfield now, Warren and Hill. Westbrook goes in motion off a tight formation. Give it to Lamont Warren. Dives. Touchdown. Colorado's in front. Lamont Warren diving for the touchdown, and that is his 4th touchdown of the season. Timeout on the Colorado Football Network, and the score, Colorado.
Hurry in. The offer ends soon.
Westbrook goes in motion. Snap to Stewart. Gives to Warren. Nope, a fake to Warren. Passes out of the backfield, and it's dropped. is very upset.
6 in the game, and the teams have totaled 12 first downs, 5 for the Buffs, 7 for the Hawkeyes.
Westbrook, Cunningham, and Johnson are all wide left. Warren lines up wide right. No setbacks. Here's the quick pass. Westbrook turns around, but it sails over his head. They had Johnson going hard, and the mid-range guy was Cunningham, and I don't know which one he left to go in the half. Cunningham is out of the game. Eric Mitchell is wide to the left with Johnson and Westbrook. Warren is to the right. Cardell has some time. He lofts it long. Intercepted. It was toward Warren at the 35-yard line. And going
unofficially, Iowa with 149.
I do question it. 3 receivers left. Colorado with 1:07 and 3 timeouts. Cordell Stewart is back. He'll run up the left side. He comes across the 40 out to about the 43. Colorado will have calling the play 50 seconds. They do have 3 timeouts. 2nd down, 3 to go. And Stewart goes back. Has some time. Passes caught at midfield by Fourier. And the stop
turned in instead of out. And the ball was right there.
Stewart calling the play with 40 seconds. Clock stops, of course, as they move the chains. Now it started again. Cordell goes back. Gets away from pressure. Fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by Iowa. The Hawkeyes at the 48-yard line.
It's like participating in student council, learning how to debate, and athletics all contribute to a well-rounded learning experience.
At the 20-yard line to start defense out there. Boy, they're hustling up. Boy gets the play going, gives it off to Warren. Warren goes off to the right side, turns the corner, comes out to the 24. Flags go down. And, boy, Detmer saw it to find out what's going on. Looks like it's going to go against the Buffs. But the same thing. I interviewed him, as you remember, before the Freedom Bowl. That's the first time that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, but you were wearing your uniform.
Here is the handoff coming up the middle now from the 12-yard line is Lamont Warren going to the 14. Bobby Diaco, a gain of 2 and 2nd down and 16. Cordell is having problems with that foot. 2nd down and 16. Here's the give again to Warren, and Warren's only going to get a yard to the 15-yard line, and that's going to leave the Bucks with a third.
I think they've run the ball 3 straight times. It's the play calling. Sure. The game situation more so than he does in a practice situation.
6'1", 165. He's a freshman out of Mission, Texas, and now faces a 3rd and 15. 3 receivers left. Detmer lets it go long. And Mitchell gets one hand on it at the 50-yard line. He just had all 3 at the stadium, which is the south end. And they will mark it at the 20.
It wasn't your traditional power after all. It was South Carolina. Now they're 0-4. Kentucky goes to 3-1, 13-9.
Coy Detmer with the football, and he runs it out over the 25, comes out to the 30-yard line. So it's a gain of about Detmer on the PA system, and everybody cheers.
Brown sack of Hartlieb was Chad's first sack of the season.
Here's a snap in the handoff. Warren breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. At the 30. At the 20. He's pulled down from behind at the 15-yard line. The man making the stop was Scott Plate. Detmer puts it in the belly, and Warren was gone.
Some of the other running plays that they have run today.
3 receivers left. Coy Detmer gives it off to Warren at the 10. Warren at the 5. Breaks a tackle. Still scrambling around. And down he goes. And boy, I'll tell you, in the middle, Villaloma was just bowled over. Hartlieb made the tackle. It's John Hartlieb. Westbrook is left with Johnson, and here come flags shoving between the Hawkeyes and the Buffaloes, and the officials have to climb into the middle of that. Last week's game from the players.
Good ball foul. False start on the offense.
Really smiling in the huddle because Coy just came in there and took charge.
It was a fight 30 yards downfield. He went and was involved in it.
Warren splits right, 3 receivers left. Back goes Detmer. He pulls it in, passes to the end zone, touchdown! Oh, my! Detmer looked off one receiver, down to the end zone to Christian Fourier. The man shaken up.
5. Although we'll repeat that Woolfolk has really had.
Wide to the left side. Lamont Warren with his best gain of the year earlier, has got the ball again. He's heading to the left side, gets a hole over the 45, out he comes to the 47. In the running game right now.
Colorado now nearing 110 yards on the ground rushing. They've got
second down and 4 yards again to go. Again, Johnson, Cunningham, and Mitchell are left. Mitchell comes in motion, reverses. Here's Coy Detmer. His pass is deflected as he tried to shoot it to Lamont Warren, knocked down.
Larry Blue got his hand.
Cordell Stewart had 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles in the first half, fairly ineffective. Detmer now in the third quarter, taking the deep drop, throws the screen, caught by Warren. He gets it out to the 49-yard line, and that's all as Carlos James, Colorado takes over at the 31. Colorado at its 31-yard line, leading by 2 now, 14-12. Here's Detmer on first down, and here's the pass to Charles Johnson. He's got it at the 35, 36-yard line. Pulled down, yards on the play. Well, not quite 5.
Better than the down and in patterns or slant ends or anything like that.
2 tight ends and 2 receivers out, Johnson and Westbrook. Here's the handoff to Warren. He's got a hole, comes across the 40 out to the 45-yard line. Lamont Warren, free safety, coming up to make the tackle for Iowa.
That's Iowa with an edge in possession time of 14 minutes.
Coy Detmer sends 3 receivers right, and he wants to go to one of them. There's a shot. It's caught. Nice jumping catch out at the Iowa 40-yard line by Charles Johnson. So he falls forward to the Iowa 39 in the grasp of John Hartley. F. Johnson, double tight end. Rashaan Salam, their great freshman running back, is going to get his first carry and shoots to the left, almost loses the ball as he reaches out to set it down. 200-pound freshman out of San Diego. And
don't ask him about it.
Oh. Westbrook goes wide to the right side with Cunningham. Johnson's to the left. Second down, 8 yards to go. Fake to Rashaan Salam. There's the pass by Detmer right to an Iowa Hawkeye, Marcus Porter at the 19. And another hit there. I heard you say that.
Bunch of students over there shirtless. I don't know if I could do that yet.
Coy Detmer up under, puts Westbrook in motion to the near side. Here's Coy with a snap, makes the fake, turns around, takes the shot upfield, and he is decked as he throws the ball by Johnny, his throw.
Sort of payback time for some things.
And he's done a couple of good things, but he made a bad pass, a freshman mistake in that last series. Let's see what he can do now on 2nd and 10. Westbrook in motion, putting all 3 receivers left. There's the pass over the middle, caught by Mitchell, over the 50, down to the 45-yard line of Iowa. Scott Cleat, he zipped the pass up the middle. Running a crossing pattern was Eric. Coy Detmer starting the second half for the second week in a row for the Bucks. They're on top by 2. Here's a 1st and 10. Give it off to Warren. Big hole in the middle and fumbles the ball, but the referee rules it was down at the 38-yard line.
Couple of has a thigh injury. Probably won't be back. A lot of players limping off.
Been a hard-hitting football game. Second down and 2 yards to go at the Iowa 38-yard line. Detmer giving it off to Hill, and Hill is going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. He stretches forward in the grasp of Bobby. So no gain. Second down and, or rather third down, and still 2 to go.
Somebody that maybe went to Notre Dame or something.
A good football name, and Pat Boone is back in the game. Here's the handoff up the middle. Warren's got the first down inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Sounds like Diaco should have played with Bronco Nagurski before the Missouri game. Here's Lamont Warren back of Detmer. He wants to throw quickly. Escapes, and his neck tied as he gets back to the line of scrimmage and pulled down. Coy Detmer didn't have a lot of time on that one. Was covered downfield well by Carlos.
Hit into a mass of people.
Led by John Hartley. Gain of a yard to the 31-yard line. Second down and 9. Coming in motion, Eric Mitchell to the
9.
At the 31, Detmer with Warren behind him. 3 receivers out. Coy with some time. Throws it. It's caught at the 20. Westbrook to the 15. 10, 5. Touchdown! Michael Westbrook. Coy Detmer has just passed for his second touchdown of the day.
Yeah, you're the dog. I'm the puppy.
First thing you got to know is...
And Iowa's going to be bringing everything.
Coy Detmer giving the ball up the middle, and here comes Warren across the 20 out to the 25-yard line. John Hartlieb hanging on to bring him down. Has gotten going. We won't have to hear about that anymore for a while. At 101 yards for Lamont. Ball at the 25. Back goes Detmer. There goes his pass long. It is caught at the 40, at the 30, 25-20 goes Johnson to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Coy Detmer with his third touchdown pass of the day. 75 yards, heading Charles Johnson going up the right side at the 40, and Johnson outran everybody for the end zone.
Bahamas.
Here's the handoff, and up the middle comes Salam, and he comes over the 35 and out to the 39-yard line. Rashawn. Second down and a yard to go at the 39-yard line. Coming in motion, and Iowa's offsides, and they whistle the play dead. A couple of big catches against Baylor.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
He's now 60 for Iowa, and CU's taking the lead there with 75 yards.
Second down and 6 to go. Coy Detmer looks over the defense.
I think he's just looking at the play clock.
There he is. Letting the clock run down inside minute 50. He gives it off to Salam. He breaks at the 40-yard line. Here goes the speedster. He's on the 40 to the 30 and pulled down back at the 16-yard line. Marcus Porter had an angle on him. Ball from his own 35 all the way down to the Iowa. First down and 10. Caruth is right. Johnson is left. Coy Detmer gives again to Salam. He spins away, loses the football, and Iowa's got it at the 14-yard line. And he will have to really had their backs to the wall a couple of times early. And Coy Detmer continues and gives the ball to Rasheed Salam, who vaults up the middle and gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play.